Welcome to the new series that'll uncover a different breed of athlete. One who doesn't play for the money or the fame, and whose stadium are the streets of New York City. Why don't you come along for the ride, because this is Street Games.
Welcome to Street Games presented by Pontiac. I'm Kenan Harkin, and in this episode, we're heading up to Central Park, where we're going to play one of New York City's most popular sports, handball. Then, we're going to take a short ride down the West Side Highway, where we're going to stop off at Pier 40 to meet some really tough women who play an even tougher game, rugby. This is one episode you do not want to miss.
All right, we have the Open Men's Final for Mayor's Cup 2007. Let's go, let's play.
Once you get interested in handball, I mean, it's a great sport, and plus, it becomes very, very addictive. Today is a big day for me. Hopefully, I'll win.
We estimate that you have over 50,000 handball players that just play recreation handball in New York City. We have players that are 60 years old. You know, we have players that are 70-year-olds that still play. They've been playing for years. You know, in New York City, we have 2,000 courts. Only place in the world like that. 2,000 handball courts that are free. So this is the only place in the world where you can go out anywhere and go within maybe 10 to 15 block radius and find a handball court for free recreation.
The Mayor's Cup Handball Tournament, now in its 13th year, is a tourney that has scores of players competing on courts throughout the 5 boroughs to reach the finals here in Central Park. The object of handball is to win a rally by serving or returning a ball so that your opponent cannot return the shot. The ball must hit the wall first and can bounce once before you must return it. Each rally is worth a point. First to 21, leading by 2, wins the game. Best 2 out of 3 games wins the match.
Who's champion right there?
On the courts, the women's final is taking center stage.
You got 2 great women, Tracy Davis. She's #1 seed, and she's a multinational champion. She's also won world championships.
At 30, Davis is a vet on these courts and is no stranger to success in this sport.
Overall, I have 8 national titles, 5 Mayor's Cup singles. It's been a bit unbelievable. I never thought I would be that player, the it girl. I don't know. This is still a little like, you know, I was very unpopular in high school, you know, so.
Her opponent, though, in the finals is very unique. It's a young girl named Sarah Au. A 17-year-old. She lives in Bay Ridge. Very good athlete.
I don't think a lot of people expect this from me because I'm small and you know, I look weak, kind of.
Took her to the World Championships in Canada last year, and she won her first World Championship in the 17 and under division for the girls, singles.
Regardless of what she can do, what matters is what I can go out there and do today.
Davis started quickly in game 1, establishing an early 10-point lead. With her experience, the defending champion managed to run away with the opening game, cruising easily to a 21-9 victory over her younger opponent.
I just came off of an ankle injury, so I wasn't too sure how I was going to do today, and she's really good. She's up and coming. She's won a few tournaments coming into this, so I know her confidence was up, so I just figured I had to go out there and see what I got.
Having dominated her in game 1, Davis looked to wrap up another championship and put away her talented younger opponent.
I played her before. It was last year, and she beat me. So hopefully I can get more points on her or maybe even win today. So I'll try my best.
Right from the start, Game 2 looked a lot like Game 1, as Davis again established an early 10-point lead. And though Al fought hard, she could not conquer her more experienced opponent.
defending champion, Tracy, wins.
Do you think that your experience came into play today?
Oh, definitely, definitely. You know, I have a little more tournament experience, but in a couple of years, you know, she's going to have some more experience under her belt, so we'll see.
The most anticipated match of the tournament featured two men that have dominated New York handball in the recent past. Cesar Sala and Satish Jagnandan are hardly strangers on the court.
We've known each other since we were juniors. He's Mr. Coney Island and I'm Mr. Bailey. Those are the two Central Parks that play small ball. There's always been a rivalry there, and over the last 3 or 4 years, I think I've made the finals of the last 25 tournaments. And I think I've won like 20, but every time I've lost mainly to him.
Satish is solid, man. Right now, he's #1. You know, I know that. I've been on top before, so I'm trying to get back there. It sucks being #2, but you know what? It's a work in progress. Right now, I feel like I'm on the comeback for the last year or so. I climbed up from out of the top 10 back into the 2 spot, so hopefully I'll be able to take him out.
Cesar may be #2 to Satish in the rankings, but to New York handball aficionados, he remains a top ambassador to the sport, mainly due to his work with younger players and his promotion of the game.
When I go to the local parks, a lot of them know who I am before I walk in, and that feels nice.
It's Captain Hardball.
I guess it's from playing everywhere. You know, when I was their age, I used to travel all over the place and challenge everybody. And, you know, you develop a little reputation by playing in all the tournaments and competing.
Coming up on Street Games presented by Pontiac, the conclusion of an intense rivalry plays out in the men's final.
Welcome back to Street Games presented by Pontiac. It's time now for us to go back up to Central Park, where 2 of the city's best handball players are about to square off in the men's finals.
And so it was #1 versus #2 in a final that shaped up more like a heavyweight prize fight than a handball match. And the fans who gathered in Central Park to watch were not disappointed.
It's gonna be a lot of fireworks today.
From the opening shot of the first game, it was clear Sala was prepared to dethrone Jagnandan from the top spot. Sala scored the first 10 points of the match and looked to run away with game 1. Up 14-2, Sala overpowered the champ, cruising to a dominating 21-5 victory. Crushed after losing game 1, the defending champion has his back against the wall, while Sala is poised to regain his crown.
Watching him play, it's like he's picking Satish apart.
Satish is so good, so to be able to do that, it's just...
It's interesting. No, it's just interesting to watch. It's interesting to watch.
Down a game, Jagnandan looked to rebound and got off to a fast start in game 2.
I'm an immigrant from Guyana. I came to this country in 1983. Kind of followed my brother's footsteps. He was actually playing handball, so I just went out there and started playing. Handball is funny when you look at it from an outsider's perspective. You really, you never played the game, you're really not interested. Until you start playing, then it becomes like addictive. I started going out there every day and practicing just to become good.
The wily veteran Sala fought back and tied game 2 at 7 apiece. The two battled back and forth without either man able to pull away.
Right now, yes, I'm the #1 ranked handball player, but there's always improvement. And I think that's what's kept me, winning the 3 national titles, winning the Mayor's Cup twice, and being the #1 ranked handball player. I kind of kept myself focused. If I lose or if I win, I know I'm always ready. And that's one of the key things.
Tied at 17, Sala made his bid for the title. Sala scored the next 2 points to take a 19-17 lead. 2 points from the title, he could taste victory in his grips.
I guess we're gonna switch titles. I can live with that.
Jagnandan, though, stayed calm and stuck to his game. When Jagnandan tied the score at 19, Cesar Sala saw his title hopes slipping through his fingers.
This guy's gotta be playing.
The match was tied at 1 game apiece, forcing a third and decisive game. First to 11, ahead by 2, would wear the crown.
Cesar Sala's road to the finals may end in Central Park, but his handball journey began just a few miles away in one of the game's meccas, Coney Island.
My trainer, very good friend, Cesar. Taught me a lot of things, become a lot better ever since I met him. Good guy. Plays very good handball.
These are my home courts. I basically grew up here, and a lot of players from here won a lot of tournaments, so I got exposure, really early at the higher level of play.
A lot of good players here. It's warm outside, could get a tan in 60-degree weather, so that's a fun place.
I played all the sports. I was into all different games, and handball was the one that I just started excelling in.
Sala's love of the game has taken him far from the shores of Coney Island, capturing a world championship in 2000. But Sala's focus remains on New York and handball, even if he did get sidetracked recently while training to become a New York City policeman.
I just started my career on the NYPD. That kind of strayed me from handball a little bit. But right now, I'm pretty much on the comeback. I'm listening to the Rocky tapes and all that. So, I'm doing my own thing, trying to get back into shape.
The player in Sala was willing, but Jagannathan was his equal. And as the third game began, the younger Jagannathan continued to ride the momentum of his thrilling Game 2 victory. At 6-1, Sala took a timeout to regroup. But the hard-charging Jagannathan was not to be denied. Sensing victory, the reigning #1 put the final touches on his 2007 championship.
Talking about, so that's why you came out here.
It was a tough match. Obviously Cesar won the first game. I think I scored 5 points because he was serving really well. He was attacking the ball. So my strategy was kind of keep him on the court, keep playing, make sure the game got logged, the second game. And, obviously I pulled it out 21-19. And then the tiebreaker, whoever gets hot, that's the one person's going to win. And I felt my fitness was really better than he was today. So that was the key deciding factor, I thought.
That's not him now.
We just want to play handball for fun. That's always been our motto. Everyone gets along. You can have disagreements, but they can be resolved. Just plenty of fun.